Hello and welcome to Algebra 2, Chapter 10.3, and today we are discussing circles. So a quick definition, circles, you should remember from the geometry, is the set of all points that are equidistant from a fixed point called the center, and the radius is the distance from the center to any point on the circle. So if you start with the center, and you know maybe your radius is 5, if you go out 5 in every direction from that center, and there's many points there, and then connect them all and you get your circle. It's a lovely circle. So the equation that we're going to use, standard form for the equation of a circle, x squared plus y squared equals r squared. And this at the moment is going to be a circle centered at 0, 0. And so we need to make sure we have this written down. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. So the first thing we want to do with our circle is we want to graph it. And if we can put it into standard form, then we should be able to graph it. So standard form being x squared plus y squared equals r squared, it appears that our x squared is on the wrong side. So if I move the x squared to the other side, we get x squared plus y squared equals 4. 4 we could rewrite as 2 squared. And so remembering that this is equation of a circle centered at 0, 0. So we know that we have a center at 0, 0. And because I can write this as 2 squared, I know my radius is 2. So all we need to do is go out 2 in every direction. There we go. And then just draw in. And hopefully you can draw a better circle than I can. But there we go. There's our circle. So -2, 5 is on a circle centered at the origin. Write the equation of the circle. Okay, well, let's see here. Here's our equation, and we really have to have r for centered at the origin. And so we can do this a few ways. You could plug these in as x and y and solve for r, and that would work. Or what we can do is, if this is a point on the circle, then from it to, let's see here, to the origin should be the radius. So if we use the distance formula and say we're going from our point to the origin, right? And then this should give us what our r is. So it looks like we have -2 squared plus 5 squared. So we're looking at 4 plus 25. So the square root of 29, so that's our radius. And since our equation is r squared, we actually then get 29, because if we square that square root, there is the equation of our circle. So bringing up the word tangent, that probably you haven't talked about since geometry either. A line tangent to a circle is perpendicular to the circle's radius at the point of tangency. Okay, so what does that mean? So first of all, if we have a circle, see if I can, there's my circle. All right, so a tangent line, let's see here. There's a line. Tangent line. So at the point of tangency, so we're going to call that the point of tangency, remembering that a tangent line is a line that only touches the circle once. Okay, so it touches at that point of tangency. So this is saying that it's perpendicular to the radius. So if there's my radius, I know that I have a right angle there between that radius and that tangent line. So if we want to write an equation of the line that is tangent to the circle, x squared plus y squared equals 17 at 1, 4. So if I want to write the equation of a line, and I know that this line is going to be perpendicular to the radius of this circle. So something similar to, if we, here's 1, 4, so I have some circle here. And so I'm going to have a tangent line, so I know that line has to be perpendicular to this radius. So can I figure out the slope of that radius, knowing that in this form it goes through the origin, so I got 0, 0, and I have 1, 4, so that looks like up 4 over 1, so that has a slope of 4. So my tangent line is going to have a slope that's negative 1/4, because it's going to have to be the opposite reciprocal. And we know it's going to go through this point. So you can use either point slope or slope intercept. So I think most of you are liking slope intercept. So we have to solve for b. So 4 is our y equals mx plus b. Looks like we're going to have 4 1/4 as our b. And so then our equation of our tangent line, and remembering that we're writing an equation of a line here, y equals mx plus b. Okay, so just a quick recap, that tangent line has to be perpendicular to that radius, so we just found the slope of our radius and used that opposite reciprocal slope. So inequalities and circles, and if we put an inequality in place of our equal sign, if we say less than r, so not necessarily less than or equal to, but just less than r, then we're talking about the inside of the circle because we're looking at everything that's less than the radius. And if we say greater than r, we are talking about the outside of the circle because we want everything greater than the radius. All right, I'm going to save the word problem for class. That's what I have for you today. Let me know if you have any questions, and if not, I will see you in class next time. Have a great day.